The world's most wanted terrorist, Islamic State group leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was the target of a deadly US-led raid in northwestern Syria. Our reporter Yunus Deko has the details.
Al-Baghdadi is dead.
ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is believed to have been killed in a raid conducted by the US military in northwest Syria on Saturday. The final confirmation pending was a DNA and biometric testing which has been conducted. President Donald Trump said Baghdadi detonated a suicide vest during the raid. The raid was carried out by the Special Operations Commandos. The US fired from the air and then landed and gathered intelligence, while several other ISIS members were killed in a convoy. There were no US casualties. President Donald Trump says that Baghdadi died whimpering and crying and screaming after running into a dead-end tunnel. He says 11 young children were moved out of the house and are uninjured, but that Baghdadi brought 3 of his young children with him as he tried to escape down the tunnel. He then ignited a suicide vest, also killing his 3 children.
He died after running into a dead-end tunnel, whimpering and crying and screaming all the way. The compound had been cleared by this time, with people either surrendering or being shot and killed. 11 young children were moved out of the house and are uninjured. The only ones remaining were Baghdadi in the tunnel, and he had dragged 3 of his young children with him. They were led to certain death. He reached the end of the tunnel as our dogs chased him down. He ignited his vest, killing himself and the 3 children. His body was mutilated by the blast. The tunnel had caved in on it in addition. But test results gave certain, immediate, and totally positive identification. It was him.
President Donald Trump says the US had been following Baghdadi for some weeks. Baghdadi came to prominence in 2014 when he announced the creation of a caliphate in areas of Iraq and Syria. The news comes amid growing concerns around ISIS' potential resurgence and following the president's decision to pull troops from Syria's border in advance of a Turkish invasion. After initially announcing US forces will withdraw from northern Syria amid growing chaos in the wake of Turkey's operations, the US has since begun reinforcing some positions in the region in an effort to prevent oil fields from falling into the hands of extremist groups, according to US defense officials. Over the years, there have been multiple reports of Baghdadi's death. In June 2016, news outlets reported that the ISIS leader was dead after digitally altered image claiming to be a statement from the terrorist group was released. In June 2017, a senior Russian politician was reported to have said that the likelihood that the ISIS leader had been killed was close to 100%. A month later, a top Kurdish counterterrorism official said he was 99% sure Baghdadi, whose real name was Ibrahim Awad Ibrahim al-Badri, had a reputation as a highly organized and ruthless battlefield tactician. He was described as the world's most wanted man. He was born near Samarra, north of Baghdad in 1971, and reports suggest that he was a cleric in a mosque in the city around the time of the US-led invasion in 2003. Some believe he was already a jihadist during the rule of former Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein. Others suggest he was radicalized during the time he was held at Kambuka, a US facility in southern Iraq, where many Al-Qaeda commanders were detained. Baghdadi emerged in 2010 as the leader of an umbrella group that included Al-Qaeda in Iraq and rose to prominence when ISIS captured the Iraqi city of Mosul in 2014, when he declared the creation of a caliphate. That was the only time Baghdadi was seen in public. He reappeared in a video released by ISIS earlier this year. Yunus Deko, CBA News.